drastic gap, time begins to dwindle. Pora has been a huge factor for Heretics on this playback through, but it's Lull this time. There's Pora finding his form, but sinatraa still going to try and equal this one out with his pick towards Lull, on towards the side they see it, but sinatraa, that's one, that's two, the third falls into play, and cometh the time, cometh the man, sinatraa refusing to relent again and again!
Thank you very much, Bach. I could not have said it better myself. Such a pleasure to speak with you, SHAHZAM, after a glorious 2 weeks that you have had with this team. You know, SHAHZAM, 1 year ago, you led this team, and since then, there is no doubt that the Sentinels have been the most consistent team in North America. Through the ups and downs that you have faced, you come out on top time and time again. What does it mean to have all of that finally culminate in your first major title?
It's so relieving. We're definitely one of the hardest working teams, and that's what plays to our consistency. I just feel like we play the game so much. We just have reads on everyone we play. We're always one step ahead, and it just feels good to finally prove it, like at a major tournament. You know, we've had a lot of setbacks, a lot of things that we take 2 steps forward and then 10 steps back, and so it just feels really good to win this for us.
Absolutely. Your opponent in the grand finals was FAZE. FAZE made it damn clear they were so hungry at the opportunity for revenge, but you shut that down. FAZE and the record you have against them, it's actually 13-0 maps in a row. Sentinels always dominant over FAZE, but this time around, I have to say, despite the fact that it was 3-0, they did make it closer, especially on Ascent. So coming from yourself as the IGL, being someone who's faced them so many different times in officials, did you feel a difference in them this time around at NA Masters than in the past?
Yeah, they've definitely improved as a team. They're playing really confident. Individual players are like taking space. Like a lot of credit to them. They deserve to be in that final for sure. Ascent, I think we started a little cold too. We gave them too much respect. We are a little hesitant. So I'm glad we came back and closed it out. But we kind of had like a good talk after that. Like, you know, we're playing a little hesitant. Our comms aren't necessarily like they normally are. And I think that's just what makes this really good, is that we're able to have these talks and just reset and focus on what's ahead.
It was crazy that you were able to pull Ascent back, because we saw FaZe with their classic aggression take that momentum and make the game their own. We've seen other top teams in NA like Envy be just absolutely crumble against that pressure and not be able to take it back. But we did not see that from the Sentinels, and you were able to claw it back in that second half. What was it like? What were you saying to your team, and how were you able to bring it back when that chaos set in, which is what FaZe relishes in?
FaZe are playing a lot like we used to during the Ignition series, and we were like kind of dominating those tournaments. Really aggressive, just taking space, constantly pushing. It took us a lot to learn how to play slow, take the rounds really, really slow, stay passive, not take space even when we think we could. And that kind of play style and slowing it down versus a team like FaZe, is just like the solution, at least for us. Is like we let them waste their utility, we let them take the space, and then we just take it back from them and just starve them of any info that they had. And we just stuck to our game plan that we usually have versus them, and it works out again.
I think one of the craziest things about all of the success that you've had at this tournament, to remind everyone, you were playing with tens with 0 practice, and to have had the result that you have had is just absolutely ridiculous. So with that being said, just knowing that what we've seen isn't even your final form, given more practice, I'm sure you guys will evolve even more. What can we expect from the Sentinels moving forward this year?
We're only gonna get better. You know, the future's not decided yet. We're just focused on this tournament as it comes to our team. But you know, we're gonna continue to stay on top, and with more practice and hopefully fewer setbacks, we'll stay there.
All right. Well, last but not least, SHAHZAM, there's no doubt that you and the team continue to set the bar for everybody. You guys are a true inspiration, you yourself as well as the in-game leader. Any final words for all of the fans out there?
Just a huge thank you. The support this tournament has been insane. All the appreciation on social media, on the Reddit, it means a lot to all of us. You know, it goes a long way. So thank you guys.
Well, thank you so much, SHAHZAM, for the games that you showed all of us. And congratulations once again on being the champions here at NA Masters. I'm sure we'll be seeing you very, very soon. For now, back to Bach at the desk.
Yeah, elbow.
Nah.
Inside in
Last
hookah.
player standing.
Oh.
One enemy remaining.
Did we see him?
Scanning
Nope.
ahead.
Bolted from hookah, but he's probably long now. Nice, good job.
Let's go.
Broke the dirt.
Showers.
Scary. This is a retake scenario now coming in for FaZe, and you've got TenZ with the lurk here on the back, up mid. Ooh. If nobody spots for this, it is TenZ after all. He is looking very lethal from this position. Looking for that perfect timing, finds the one. There's the dash, looking for the second as well. The cloudburst, the pressure's coming through. The spray's good for Baby Bay. And now it's just going to be 2 players left for FaZe for this retake. Out comes the Sheriff. TenZ has shown that he has that flare as well. And now
Yeah, they're on site.
Oh.
Let's go on Twitter.
That was positioning.
Last player standing.
big round so far from Genji.
30 seconds left.
Spectres against Phantoms. It's a 2v1 now in favor of Genji. The spike is on the ground, and Mummy has to push forward. The Paranoia is going to connect. Oh my God! Make it happen for Envy. That is disgusting.
And that's a problem. Pora with the spray through finds Bone Cold. CNET feeling lonelier and lonelier. All on his lonesome now. Dives back in. That's 1. That's 2. He needs more. He gets more. 3. Oh my word. He's given them a chance. Another 1v1. Make it a 1v2. Stanzo! CNET! CNET!
Stand off. Oh, close. Close CT, close CT.
Last player standing. 1 enemy remaining. Spike down A.
Baby instilling fear. He does get traded, and TenZ, the Jets are indeed creating so much impact. This time though, it's TenZ who looks like he could make the difference, the round-winning difference. He's able to secure those entries. He's managed to get his team onto the site, but the plan coming in from zombs. Oh, nice lineups. Able to punish TenZ, sitting on top of the gen. He's going to fall off and reposition. But we can't take anything for granted here. FaZe have been really strong in these retake scenarios. Grenade goes down to try to clear some space around Hell. Look for the moment to strike. I don't know if there's a recon available for a while, and working towards that tree position now where SHAHZAM is by himself. So SHAHZAM is important in this position. He goes down, he doesn't do any damage. Time is a really big problem here, and FaZe are going to have to force the issue into the site for this retake. Couple players left now as Corey takes down TenZ, but there's no time for him. The lineup for dapr's good. He's
Wait, it sounds like a running.
Coming over there.
Flashing.
Last 3. 78 to both. 78 to both. Give me a sec. I'll flash. Flashing heaven.
1 enemy remaining.
Gen.
Need help, I'm lit.
Flashing. I darted.
Nice.
Good shit.
Greeted by 4 members of FBX if he does opt to go for this though. Can he get away? He does again. Demastic falls. They're going to try and charge him down here. Zipan just on the other side. Oh my God! CNET finds another one to play. Another shadow falls. CNET is insane right now.
TenZ looking for it. That's all he's going in! And he just finds Corey. So much information. Sick with the run it back through B main. All of the extremities in this round dominated by Sentinels, leaving Arg to go aggressive. Are we going to see the jump knife in the face? That's what TenZ is looking for, but Zombs might actually deny him there as he takes the initial engagements. It's not connecting. Baby Bay takes down Zombs. Simply too much on the defense, though, coming in from Sentinels.
Who's holding this? Let's come in.
Launching smoke. Stim beacon here. Yo, watch my flank.
TP backside maybe. TP backside, watch out.
Alright, I'm on A-lane.
Spike planet.
Flank.
Nice.
One enemy remaining.
Just Liv, you seen get a right alert. He's A-Link, right?
Chill.
I got him.
Oh my god, you're insane.
For this. A control. Sinatraa, there you go, gets the reset.
Spike can you miss it?
No!
Gonna be looking considerably weaker. Everybody now pushing forward. Down onto the site. King looking to hold it down, but this time will be displaced. Parry gets him off the A site. Stacks finding two. Rolling Thunder gonna be used. Crashes in around the corner, and he absolutely destroys them. 4 kills from Stacks.
Together in a coordinated effort to try to find these post-plant positions. That Spike is out there in the open.
Shines, Dan. This is where the Empress shines. These 3-on-3s.
Or he might work his way around to you, or he could actually find a good timing onto the flank. Mars is going to go down. It's up to Corey. Takes down one. Can he find the remainder here? The tap's coming off the Spike now. Tenz is forced off of it. Oh, there comes the paint shells and the spray. Is it going to be enough to delay? I know it's not. He got it to halfway. It's going to be good here for Sentinels.
I'll come cat with you.
They're going cat.
Nothing A. Oh, 1A, 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 1A.
Okay.
My turret is cat.
I need help.
I'm gonna fight with your turret like here.
He's at 90.
We have cat.
One enemy remaining.
Could have pushed A, but I doubt it.
Yeah. He did.
Who was it?
Alright, I'm selling. Oh, bottom mid.
Was trying a little too viciously. Now here we go though with a running back, and the Blades start immediately looking dull there as a Durn King is heating on up yet again. 3 kills already. Blaze right behind him, and all eyes on Lexi now. He only has a Sheriff, but Boom Esports, they should be able to take this round unless Lexi has something to say about it after getting that kill. Spike though has been planted, and now the next duel will still go to Lexi.
Lexi though left with 61 HP. Still 3 opponents just taunting him down right here. Really tall order.
Herbal though says hello. Now Lexi, what's the plan? There's someone waiting though on the other side. He's trying to free fire it, but he hits the door frame instead, unfortunately. Only 3 bullets in the chamber. Gonna be reloading. And Lexi, he's done a lot of damage, honestly. He has a gun. He can actually back on away and call it a day. But no, he wants to peek and get rid of NT Slasher. Lexi right now does get the ace. And he says nothing is impossible because Lexi will still hold this one together. And SMG looks to believe will...
Boys up behind.
I hit one. I hit the race.
I hit 175.
Yes.
Oh my god, I hit one.
Shocker.
No, don't. Surprisingly, the most even fight.
They're all one hit. Okay.
Oh my god.
Out of charges.
Oh, that scared the fuck out of them.
And that's right, if they hear it, they won't expect someone to be pushing. They have no idea about Tenz. They have no idea. Tenz able to fall back off of that one, and the pressure comes in now. FaZe have to win A. With that aggression on B long, they have to win something back. The showstopper's pulled out to win the A site, and it is just completely vacant. And the retake effort from Sentinels is, despite them having the man advantage, is not guaranteed. Oh, good paint shells coming through. That's nothing that Corey can do there. Checkmate for him. 3 players left now on the defense. As Sentinels start to sprint forwards.
The neural theft.
So little to work with now for FaZe. And they are going to have nothing to say about this round.
James, I'll show you something. Okay, watch this whole game. Watch this whole game. Act like I don't see him. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they're really challenging this one, trying to punish. And oh, Baby's gonna pick up the knives. He's gonna take down dapr. Dashes away. And there might be some problems here. Corey would be really good. If Corey could get one somehow,
he has
Sentinels are in quite a problem. Oh, he does have the spike. And indeed, it might be quite problematic, but the lurk there from Spawn should surely catch Corey, but he's out of there, actually. Spike collected.
So slippery.
Baby base down, so it does fall to Corey now. If they rotate through to his position, he might be able to do something here to get FaZe back into the rounds. Lost one. Got to connect the headshot, but it's just not happening. That was the chance. You got to be perfect. And it doesn't happen there. Zach able to pick up a weapon, but he will be punished.